And now, BYW presents Backyard Warfare Live Promos.
Right about now, it's time to get busy. 1, 2, 3, shut the fuck up and bring that ballistic. Rip from the biscuit, straight through the speakers with the hey, hey. Check this future shock, a rock revolution, punk. Oh my god!
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Backyard Warfare Live Promos. This is the first show for, and KCW is hosting the live promos for Backyard Warfare. And I am, of course, Chris, that goddamn Daniels. And today, we have many superstars speaking their minds, talking trash, delivering promos live here on KCW. Are you hyped? Because I am hyped, and you should be too if you are not already. We got plenty of superstars right now in the chat below talking trash already. I can see Mr. Awesome already typing there some trash. Ladies and gentlemen, the announcement that I am here to make is that the last promo of tonight's live promo is this. Comatose making his announcement on whose side he's gonna be on. What is he gonna be doing at Backyard Warfare? Is he gonna side with the cult and trying to end Backyard Wrestling, or is he trying to save Backyard Wrestling and try to keep it alive, entertain the fans with rising perfection? All will be tonight. You will know the answers to all of your questions by the end of this live promo stream. Enjoy.
Hello everyone, this is Evan Starr, and today I'm here on the Warfare Live promos, and we're on the KCW channel. And today I'm here to talk about three things: Rise of Perfection, Noble, and the Cult. Okay, let's get started here. First, but it's gonna be about Noble. Okay, I'm getting him out the way first. Noble, we meet here once again for Warfare, and it's a different occasion. It's not really just a big theme of it like Mania. It's something different, and what I mean by different, I mean this time it's serious. Mania, I got that pain on you, but you had to sneak in and watch. I give you the utmost respect for being a great talent, but then power above me again, and I never should have fell for it. It was dumb of me to fall for it. But just know at Warfare, I was not falling for anything. Anything at all. And for Warfare, it's not just, a last man standing match to see who's truly the last man standing. Because even though I clearly was the last man standing, this time it'll be different. And what I mean by different, I mean actually war. We're having an all-out war match. And this is just basically an extreme rules policy, anywhere, no holds barred, whatever you want to call it. That's basically the true meaning of war. We're having an all-out war match. That means anywhere possible, if we're going anywhere possible, we are going to fight. We're going to brawl out. 2 men, mano y mano. But now let's get to the Rise of Perfection. When I say about Rise of Perfection, I mean if not the greatest tag team in backyard wrestling history. Not just to make us get more clout or just me be arrogant or cocky. Me and Ricky are like the utmost rising, just backyard wrestlers from the underground. And pretty much, we're not just getting clout from it. We're just, just doing it. And at Warfare, we're going to show you why we are one of the greatest tag teams in backyard wrestling history. Now we're getting on to the Cult. Okay, before I do anything, I'll put on my clout shades, because I'm supposed to be getting clout from this. Yeah. I truly, honestly don't like doing this. And I have a fellow test dummy here. Where is he? He's supposed to be here in 2 seconds. 1, 2, he's not here. Oh, there he is. Yeah, okay. Okay, I truly don't like doing this, but You know what? I think he deserves it too. Okay, I really, truly didn't want to do this, but for the entertainment of you guys, I will. So, how you gonna drop a name? Thank you, Jacob Vega. Thank you. Now, serious business, Colt. After that just hilarious thing I just did, that will happen to you in the near future. If you come through me, that will happen to you in the near future. Ricky as well, even the others in Backyard Wrestling. But, Cole, you have no place in Backyard Wrestling. If you want Backyard Wrestling to end so badly, then just leave. Because Backyard Wrestling is in my hands, Ricky's hands, pretty much anyone else who dominates Backyard Wrestling, with me and Ricky in their hands as well. I'm not just talking about King Dominator either. He's not dominating shit. Let's just put it as this, okay? There's three guys, Mr. Awesome, Seiko, and Devil, Rebel, Crowder, whatever you want to call him, and Joe freaking Razorblades. Okay, they want to make Backyard Wrestling a living hell for people like me and Ricky, and people like Comatose.
The cult is here once again with another message to relay upon the world watching at this very moment in time. You see, we are here for the first live promos to build up to Backyard Warfare, also known as the calm before the storm, where everything comes out now. Also known as before the battlefield is arranged, before the blood is drawn upon Rising Perfection and BYW as a whole. That is what this is. You see, the interview that was conducted by your precious Chris, that damn Daniels, didn't go exactly as he planned. The interviewer was attacked because he dared to disrespect. You see, he made the same mistake that you idiots all make, and that is disrespect the cult. So our leader had one of our soldiers take him out. He's injured in the process, so he won't be doing no more interviews. So let this be a reminder to anybody who dares cross us. We're the most dominant threat in the business today. And we will take out anybody that we need to. Ricky Shade, you are not safe. Evan Starr, you are not safe. Big Money Keith, you are not safe. Mr. Extreme, you are not safe. Chris, you are not safe. And there's one individual that we have not brought up. Nobody other than Rising Perfection has brought him up, really. So, let's just say, oh dear conflicted one, your precious Comatose, we know you are in a mix of emotions with both sides. And as we've stated before, you need to make up the right decision. Because either you're dying with them, or you will strive with us. And let's just say you've been under our radar. We're watching. We're listening. And if you dare make the wrong decision, that is gonna be the end of your life. And at the end of it all, backyard warfare, the cult gets what's due.
Like them, basically. People just like them. But I know my video cut off. But that's just Mr. Awesome, Saquon, and freaking, all of them trying to mess with me and trying to make a spectacular fourth wall promo. I know I'm not just shooting here. I'm not just making promos. I'm just spinning real fast. And those people try so hard to make something spectacular to end. What's where they start from, their name, their glory, their everything from. And people like Joe Razor got their glory from freaking Backyard Wrestling Mania, the show I made and the show Ricky helped me make too. Just for people like him to be great, and just for people like Mr. Awesome to be great, just like people say Clone to be great, who supposedly was our brother, had turned our back on us. This is some little posse and something just to be, to get a little name, a little bit clout from, because truly, honestly, they're trying to get clout from me, Ricky, and my fellow Backyard Wrestling buddies, and this truly is not working out for you so well. And you can get all the clout you want, you can get all the heat you want, but at Warfare, you will fail so desperately hard that you will have no name in Backyard Wrestling. And I seriously mean it. So, at Warfare, this is not just no war, this is not just no battlefield, it's not no battle line. This is straight out just hate. Hatred, and I hate hatred. Even though it sounds so funny when I said it, I hate hatred. I dislike hatred. And basically, all that hatred, all that negativity, all that unnecessary stuff will be gone after Warfare. And that's not me, that is the cult, the clout chasers. You know what? Forget the cult, they are the clout. The clout, in parentheses, chasers. They are the clout chasers. The clout chasers, basically. But at Warfare, the clout chasers they seriously will go down where some people you probably won't, some person of yours that y'all probably don't like, probably down there, you say. But at Warfare, the clout chasers, prepare to get fucked. Shit's fucks.
Backyard warfare. What is to be expected on that night? Well, to answer the question quite simply, chaos. That is exactly what you can expect on that night. Because the cult is gonna serve justice as we get the job done. You see, this is the first event after BYW Mania. And you have somebody to thank for this event being created other than the cult. More specifically, you have that steroid freak that still has not been tested. You have him to thank because he crushed my ribs so brutally with a fucking spear. He beat me in less than 1 minute. And what happened? What happened? My plan failed. Backyard Wrestling did not die on that night. But then there's always plan C, right? And that plan is the cult. And that plan will come to fruition. become backyard warfare as we get the job done. You see, what to expect? You really want to ask me that question? What to expect when we cut the promos that nobody else can top? When our matches come, we will make them jaws drop. And when it comes down to it, chaos will erupt upon the wrestling world. And when it comes, believe me when I tell you, you can all bow down to the devil, to the rebel, to the king. You can bow down to the cult. Simply. You see, it's not about opponents for me, okay? Because I'm bringing anarchy upon the world. What that means is everybody needs to watch their backs. Okay, it does not matter. If you're emo, if you're an animal warfare, it does not matter. Okay? Nobody is safe. Nobody gets out alive. If you want to get out alive, consider yourself cult. Because those are the only men, the only gods, the only devils, the only kings, the only rebels, the only men that will be alive after this is said and done. As we stand tall at the end of the night, nobody is falling. Nobody from the cult is falling to any of your rising perfection. Yes, Ricky, I've heard you. I've heard enough of you. Okay, Evan, the whole world has heard enough of you. Like that HBWC bunch of faggots. Yes, they've heard enough of you. And you know what? They can fucking die for all I'm concerned. Because fuck you. Alright? It's all one big fuck up, as I've repeated for the second time now. You see, the press conference, people have been wondering where that was. And you know what? I'm partially responsible. I'll take my blame. You know what? But there was also some blame resting on a legit faggot. Okay? But you know what? That'll come out soon, I'm sure. But you know what? When it comes down to it, warfare! You are either down with the sickness, you are down with the cult, because we are the sickest men to have ever graced this business. Okay? Simply, what to expect. I will say it one more time. It's not about opponents for me. It is not about opponents for Joe Razor, the King. It is not about opponents for Sequan, because simply we are doing what should be done. And when we do it, you can thank us later. So thank you, fuck you, bye. So, I'll leave it on this note. What is gonna happen? The press conference coming soon. Warfare is on the horizon. And we are bringing the warfare, and the blood will be on your hands, boys. Because we are taking no prisoners. You don't even know who's in the cult, and that is fact. Okay, your interviewer even got attacked. Who attacked him? The cult. Simply. But which member? You'll have to figure that out on your own, won't you? You see, there are soldiers waiting right now for the opportune moment to strike, and as far as I'm concerned, that moment will come on the road to warfare. So I'll leave it on this note. The devil gets what he wants, and the cult gets what's due, because we are the kings, we are the rebels, we are greatness! Mr. Awesome, we are the cult, baby! See you at warfare. I'm not the fucking brother man with the master plan. I'm not. That's the way I do, Mr. Better than you. All that stupid shit.
Shit. Your serpentine, will you give it to me? It seems what's left of my human side is slowly changing in me. Will you give it to me? Looking at my own reflection, when suddenly it changes, violently it changes. Oh no, there is no turning back now. Open up the demon. Yeah, man. Get up, come on, get down with the sickness. Get up, come on, get down
Greatness!
with the sickness. Get up, come on,
Mr. Awesome!
Ladies and gentlemen, we would like to give a special thank you to Limp Bizkit for the official theme of Backyard Warfare, and it is called Crack Addict. I am not a crack addict myself, but I enjoy this song, and I hope you all do too, because you will be hearing it a lot more. Also, another big sponsor for this event is Wirecast. This is a demonstration. Backyard warfare. Backyard warfare is what everybody's talking about now. It's that time. It's about the time of another huge backyard wrestling event that will be live streamed on XWA. And I'm here. Of course I'm going to be on the show. I've been on every hype video, everything that you've seen. And you know, Ricochet will be there. Because let's face it, I am the most known underground backyard wrestler that there is today. And I am the most successful backyard wrestler from the underground that there is today. And that's a fact, and that's a true statement. You can go look KCW up on YouTube and you will see the evidence in front of your eyes. You can call me cocky, you can call me a douchebag, but that doesn't change the fact that everything that I have said to this point about anything has always been the truth. And this right here is the truth when I say it is the truth. So you can talk about whatever you want. The cult can run their mouth talking about how they are the best, how they do this, how they do that, but it doesn't change the fact that they both, Saquon and Mr. Awesome, lost at BYW Mania. And you can combine EWE's, NCW's, and JLB's views together and it still won't be enough to compare with KCW's views, or you can compare their subscribers together, you can put them together, and it will still not be as many as KCW has, and that's just a true fact. And you can go look at the views on KCW's videos, especially the ones that I'm in. They are always the most viewed ones, and everybody always talks about how Ricochet is the best, and not only in KCW, but in BYW, and I took that as a mission for myself. When I started, I was always going to be the #1 guy, and I have held that with me, and I blew up. KCW blew up in a matter of years. 1 year into it, we had over 200 subscribers, and we kept on going. And I was first I took over KCW, and that was the easiest part. Then I became European champion, and I've had as a job ever since to take over the European backyard wrestling scene, which I obviously did. But now I'm here to take over the underground wrestling scene, which I already did. I've already done that. I have conquered anything, every milestone that any other backyard wrestling channel has hit. I've always done it before. You can say what you want to say, but that's just the truth. That's just facts that I'm saying here. You may not like it, because I'm pretty sure 90% of you don't like what I'm saying. Don't like it then, but it's the truth. It is. You can go look at the stats, and that's just how it is. Rising Perfection is the greatest faction in backyard wrestling, underground backyard wrestling today, and that is also a fact. 2016 Superstar of the Year in backyard wrestling, Evan Starr. 2017 Backyard Wrestling Superstar of the Year, me. Both Rising Perfection members. Company of the Year, twice in a row, XWA. What does it say about Rising Perfection? Not only that we're the best, but we're the only ones that can keep this bitch alive. Team BYW versus the Cult at Backyard Warfare. You know what? I don't think any of you have seen the poster yet, because it hasn't been revealed officially yet. It will, probably, in a matter of days, weeks, I don't know. But M Star and I are the top guys on the front. Are the biggest guys there. On the side, Team BYW, Team the Cult, whatever. And then you got Rising Perfection right in the middle. And I respect everyone on Team BYW because of what they're trying to do, what they're doing to backyard wrestling, trying to keep backyard wrestling alive. I respect everybody there. Chris, Big Money Keith, and Comatose. I'm gonna say this. Chris, you're a newcomer. You have one match. You beat Sequan. And you became NCW champion. Congratulations on that. But honestly, I don't care. Big Money Keith, you want to say BYW, you want to keep it alive from people like Mr. Awesome, Joe Razor, that is clearly being held back by the Cult. But I already talked about that on Twitter, and Mr. Awesome was not happy. But all I said was facts. Then, yeah, Big Money Keith, I respect what you're doing. And I hope you're gonna beat Joe Razor at Backyard Warfare. I really do. Because if you don't, one day I gotta come up there and do it myself. Comatose, probably the most controversial backyard wrestler today. And I want you to know that everything that I say is always the truth, and everything that I say is always facts, so I'm just gonna keep it real here. He is the best technical, skilled backyard wrestler that there is today in the underground. Hands down. And I respect you for that, Comatose, and I respect you for being on Team BYW. I really do. And that just gives us a bigger chance of trying to end the Cult, trying to save BYW. So that's all I gotta say. I mean, our team's looking really strong. You got me, just facts. I'm gonna say everything that I already said in the beginning of this video. It's true. In the beginning of this live stream, actually. And then Comatose, Big Monkey, Chris, Emma Star. I don't even need to say anything. And everything that he's done speaks for himself. I mean, he's the hardest working guy in backyard wrestling that I know. By far. Superstar of the Year, 2016, last year's. And he's the XWA champion, the champion of the company that won Company of the Year 2 times in a row. And he's held the XWA title multiple times, and he has beat Noble more times than I can count. Noble, you are going down, bitch. The Noble era will never begin. And then we got the Cult. Of course, I was gonna mention those dumb son of a bitches. Those dumb sons of bitches. Excuse me. Who am I gonna start with? Who am I gonna start with? I start with the biggest asshole that I know, Mr. Awesome. Your promos are just what everybody else says that they are. You scream for 10 minutes at a damn camera, saying fuck, shit, fucking pill junkie, shit, fuck, motherfucker. But you make no actual statement. BYW will die. Shit, fuck, shit, fuck. What does it even mean? It won't die. It will never die. Because as long as people like me and Emma Star and Comatose do what we do best, it will be kept alive no matter what you try to do. And you can hate it. You can hate backyard wrestling all you want, but it won't change the fact that you will never successfully manage to keep me down. Because every time you try to do that, I've had so many haters in my life. So many people have tried to keep me down, tried to say, what the fuck are you doing this? This is stupid, backyard wrestling, this is retarded, what are you doing? I never listened to them. Do you think that if I listened to them, I would be where I am at right now today? There are so many haters in this world, man, and I don't listen to any one of them because usually they are people that have nothing good to do than hate. That's why I never hate on anyone, because I have better things to do and I have a future ahead of myself. So Mr. Awesome, you can hate all you want, you can say shit all you want, but that won't change the fact that at Backyard Warfare, whoever you're against, you will lose, just like the Cult is going down. Then, let's start off with Saquon Crowder. Or is it Saquon Rebel? Or is it Saquon Devil? I don't know, because you keep on changing your name every damn day of the week. You keep on changing it. What is this? What are you going to do every time? Okay, now I'm feeling angry. Now I'm Saquon angry. Oh, now I'm really pissed off. Saquon pissed. Saquon Devil, because Mr. Awesome keeps on saying Devil 666. No, what the hell is that? First you want to call yourself Saquon Crowder, then okay, I'm Saquon Rebel. I'm such a rebel, dude. Oh, you want to watch out for me. Then, surprise, surprise. Saquon Devil. Saquon Devil. I thought you were one of my brothers with the whole backyard wrestling community. I thought you were one of the guys that hated Mr. Awesome. But no. But let's face it, you need this. You need this. This is getting you over. Nobody knew who the hell Saquon Rebel was before this Cult thing. Nobody knew who you were before BYW Mania. And that's just a true fact that I'm saying right now. So, good on you. That actually, good decision. Good decision to listen to that asswipe. Mr. Awesome, I bet you all, well, I'm gonna get to that. Joe freaking Razor, that you call yourself. Joe the King Razor, JRW, whatever the fuck you wanna do or say. I respected you as well. I respected you no matter what your opinions on everything that I say is. I respect people, whatever they say about me, if they deserve the respect, because I know a lot of people don't like me. So what? I'm cool with it. You know what? Hate me, love me. You know, it's fine. It's all fine. Because I always get the job done, just like I did BYW Mania, just like you did. So that's what I'm saying. Why did you join the cult? Mr. Awesome, Saquon, nobody knew who they were before BYW Mania. They need this. They need this. They even got a show. BYW versus the cult. Backyard Warfare. Tune in live, October 28th. On the XWA channel. The cult versus BYW. The cult got over. You guys got over. I appreciate that. Mr. Awesome probably the smartest mastermind in BYW today because he actually got his name out there from a nobody to somebody. But Joe Razor, why do you need this? Why do you need this? These two sons of bitches aren't holding you back. You could do anything you wanted to on your own. On Team BYW, I don't know. You're talented. You're skilled. Or JLB, or JRW champ, I don't know. What is it with you guys changing your names and everything all the time? I don't know. But, you know what, that's just what it is. So, I mean, if you want to do that, I just think they're holding you back. They both lost at Mania. Just like they're going to lose at Backyard Warfare. But you didn't, and you did it all by yourself. And you said what you were going to do, and I respect that, because that's what I do. That's what I'm like. I always say what I'm going to do, and I do it. That's what I do in life. But people like Saquon, Mr. Awesome, who will talk all that shit, but they never back it up. Why do you need them? Why do you especially need Mr. Awesome to tell you what to do? I don't get that. But this has been almost 15 minutes of this live stream, so you people are probably gonna get bored. You people are probably bored. So why don't you look at some Mr. Awesome going live up next? Why don't you look at him swear fuck shit, fuck for 15 minutes as well? Why don't you look at him for next? You know what? That's just pretty much what it seems like to me. So yeah, go ahead and do that. I hope you're real proud of yourself. So Mr. Awesome, get ready, bitch, because you're gonna be up live now after me. So get out of that damn chat. Pick up that camera, because you gotta start swearing again, I'm guessing. Keep it real. Facts. That's all I gotta say.
Well, if we meet again, I don't know where this is going, but let me just give a wild thought and say this will be most likely on my channel and the BYW Mania channel. So, as for the introduction, I guess we meet again. Let's talk about the subject of the month, or the subject that is hot right now on BYW, the cult versus rising perfection. Yes, rising perfection. I say rising perfection and not BYW. Okay. Now, let me break this down real quick. At the end of this video, you will find out where I stand in this entire situation, because I so dearly know for a fact that Mr. Awesome wants me in the cult. And I know for a fact that every star wants me to be a part of rising perfection. So, let us begin with both sides and their
Should I start with the flaws or should I start with the ups? I'll start with the ups. And let's start with the cult. The cult. You see, you have ups, even though many people think you don't. You have ups. And I'm not like other people. I see everything and I know everything. Because that's just who I am. The cult. You don't cater to these fuckers. You don't cater to the fans. You don't suck the dicks the dicks of all the fans, and you don't feed the pedophilic actions of these bystanders. That's what they are. That's merely what they are a couple of bystanders feeding their meat to 15-year-olds. If they're lucky 16. You don't cater to them, you don't care about them, which is good, because neither do I. Now that might make me seem like a jackass, but I'm really not. It's just that I haven't seen a fan yet that isn't above the age of 23. And I will not cater to you if you are that old. Unless you are a wrestler yourself. Now, what are some other ups about the cults? You see, you're trying to take over the world and make BYW Mania your bitch. You want to be noticed. Now, I like that. I like the fact that you're doing something out of the ordinary to get noticed. But let me spit some facts, some downs about the cult. You want to end the thing that made you relevant, which makes no damn sense. So your entire meaning, the entire meaning of your faction is hypocritical because it made you. And without it, no one would know you. So I say the cult's about a 50-50 thing for me. Although, if I were to say who would win if these two factions were to have a match, it would most likely be the cult. Because obviously, 3 versus 2 does not equal up. Now, the cult, my interests in the cult are, there is talent within the cult in Joe Razor and Mr. Awesome. Sequan is a weak link in my opinion. Get rid of Sequan, find someone better, then you guys would be unstoppable, but you have Sequan. So you're going to always have a loophole. And the thing with me joining you guys, if I were to join, do not get your damn hopes up, is that I don't get led. I will not listen to another human being. I will not take orders from another human being. And this is directly at Mr. Awesome. I don't get led. I lead. I am a leader. And if you are not going to follow me, then get the hell out of my way. That is my proposition. If I were to join you, I will not be led, I will lead. So I will be the face of the cult. If I would want to join. Now let's move on to the Rising Perfection. What are their ups? You guys want to save BYW from these maniacs, which is pointless. So you guys are more pointless than the cult, but you have good intentions. Now, the thing is, what makes this pointless is because, first of all, the cult has no real power. They can't do something like this. And if they do have this power, that's where you leave it to the people that can physically stop them. But you guys are trying, and I
appreciate that. And you guys don't have leaders in your group. You are all equal in your eyes. Which I would more than likely work with better than being led by a person who was only known because of BYW Mania. No one really knew him after all that. And then you have Sequan, no one really knew who he was. The person that they did know was Joe Razor, and I'm surprised that you're gonna subside yourself from being this king that you proclaim to be and hold Mr. Awesome's pocket and be his bitch. Which is, it baffles my mind. Because I thought you were better than that. If you were trying to be me so bad, you would not be led by anyone. And that is your mistake, because I will not be led by anyone. And you trying to be me... Okay. You guys don't get led, and you have good intentions, which is great. Like to say, BYW, you don't let people push you the fuck around. More specifically, you don't let nobodies push you around, which is good. But here are your flaws. And I'm gonna name one that really sticks out to me that no one is seeming to just get. Rising Perfection is not for backyard wrestling. You guys think they are these messiahs and saviors of backyard wrestling. They're not. They're for themselves, and they're saving themselves. They don't care about the rest of BYW. They don't care about BYW itself. They care about themselves. Because they know without BYW, who are they? Real question. Who is Evan Starr? Who is Ricky Shade without BYW? So they save themselves. They create this faction, go against the cult, and stop them. Because they want to have all this fame for saving backyard wrestling. No. You're about yourself. You're charisma junkies. You don't give a fuck about backyard wrestling. Well, you do. You just don't give a fuck about the rest of it besides your federations. So, I would rather not be a part of something that is solely based on their own federation. Because, see, here comes the stipulation, because really that's the only thing that's the matter with them, but it's so big that it equalizes all the flaws of the cult. Now, here my stipulation, if I were to join Rising Perfection, Sure, you can have your little projection that no one is leading you, that we're all equal, but if I were to join, the majority of the decisions that we make go through me. Because I'm the one with the most intellect in this entire community. I know the ins, the outs, inside and out of this community. I know how the fuck to save it, and I know how to end it. But the thing is, with knowing how to save it, I also know how to destroy it. So there's that cult. And there's that Rising Perfection. Now let me go through everybody in particular. Let me start with everybody at the cult. Let me start with Joe Razor. Obviously, the most talented, in my opinion, out of all 5 of these men. Talent-wise, this is talent, not his actions. Your actions are bland because they resemble me so much as the jackass version of me, so much. You proclaim to be a king, which I have been doing for years. You proclaim to be the best in BYW, which I have been proclaiming since I began. You want to be me, and you need to face that fact. You even wrestle like me a little bit. We're very technical, me and you. Even though we may not use the same moves, you're as technical as me. You're not a better wrestler than me, obviously. No one in this community really is. So, if I were to say who the most in-ring talent-wise is, it's Joe Razor. Out of all these 5 men, me not included. Let's move on to Mr. Awesome. Definitely the voice of all. Definitely the one who can actually cut a promo out of all 5 of these men. Person who I'd say may give me a run for my money in promo usage. Don't get your hopes up, because he will still fail miserably. You wrestle broomsticks. And you also wrestle old clips of matches. Where is your talent? Just saying. Oh, another thing about Joe Razor. He gets all this talk about being the winner of the main event, yet I was the winner of the best and highest rated match of the entire show. And it was solely because of me that it was the highest rated. So, which one is more credible? The one that people will actually remember, or the main event that people will end up forgetting? I'll leave that up to you to decide. A little more about Mr. Awesome. Man, you came out of nowhere to destroy BYW, yet you had a match in BYW. In the second biggest show of them all, second biggest. Stop blowing smoke up your own asses. So I'm just trying to figure out what makes you do all these matches and even have a company if you don't like BYW. That's what I want to know. Because you're a hypocrite at its fullest. Now moving on to Sequan, the weakest talent of all 5 of these men. Period. Promo, in-ring, weakest. Period. He may be stronger than all of them. Maybe stronger, like physically stronger. But he's not as talented as Joe Razor, even Mr. Awesome, because I've seen him wrestle people. Surprisingly, he's not as talented as Ricky Shade or Envin, so it makes him the weakest link. And his promo skills are the equivalent of Dominators, so it's whatever. He's just so terrible. Don't know why the cult picked him up. What was the use? Not very useful. Now on to the people in the Rising Perfection. Moving on to Evan Starr, the creator of BYW Mania. I don't care if you created anything. If you can't execute as well as I did on your own show, then there's something wrong. And you blow smoke up your own ass so much, you hype yourself up so much, and you hype your company up so much that it's ridiculous. You are literally the biggest.
I read about your uncle Ronnie too, I'm sorry. I had a friend kill himself over some bitch who didn't want him. I know you probably hear this every day, but I'm your biggest fan. I
Biggest
even got the
charisma
underground
junkie.
shit that you did with Scam. I got a room full of your posters and
You
your
are
pictures,
by
man.
far
I like the shit you did with Rockets too. That shit was bad.
the biggest charisma junkie, I'm sorry. And it's ridiculous because you talk about I was the first ever superstar of the year. I hate to say it, you created that, so it's not credible. Isn't it hilarious that the last two superstar of the year are on the same team? Something's not right.
Dear Slim, you still ain't called a roll. I hope you have a
Talk
chance.
about you're a
I ain't mad.
9-time
I just think it's
champion.
fucked up you don't answer fans.
Okay, you have like 4 people in your company. Whoopie fucking do.
That's my little brother, man. He's only 6
I'm a
years old.
7-time world
Pregnant in a
champion.
blistering cold for you. 4 hours.
In 2 different companies.
That's pretty shitty, man. You're like his fucking idol. He wants to be just like you, man. He
So
likes you
yeah.
more than I do. I ain't that man,
But I
so
don't gas
just
my
like
ass
being
up like
lied
that.
to. Remember when
I
we
do call
met
myself the
Denver?
best,
You
but I
said if
never
write,
talk
you
about
go right back. See, I'm just like you in a
achievements
way. I never knew my
like
father
you.
neither. He used to always
Let's
cheat on my
move
mom
on
either. I
to
can
Evan
relate to what
Starr,
you're saying in your songs, so when I have a
the
shitty day,
European
I sit and wait
sensation.
for them on, 'cause I don't really got shit else to
The second biggest, third, Joe Razor definitely takes second. The biggest charisma junkie of this entire thing. What are you doing stealing my broken blindness persona promos? You see, because when me and Mr. Awesome were doing promos for BYW Mania, you just took the ideas out of both of them and mixed them all into one big catastrophe because you're unoriginal. And that is the biggest thing about you. You're so fucking unoriginal that it makes me sick. You're the good guy European. So, what are you? Who would I compare you to? You're a face Drew McIntyre.
Hey Slim, I drank a fifth of vodka. You dare me to drive? You know the song by Phil Collins?
You're unoriginal. That's all I have to say, really. And you also blow smoke up your ass a lot. Who cares if you were 2017 by vote? Because, let's be honest, I'm way more talented than you. Hell, Joe Razor, who wasn't even on the damn thing, I don't remember. He might have been. He's more talented than you. But you're superstar of the year. You're not even more charismatic than me. You're boring, actually. You're not anywhere even close to as charismatic or exciting as me or Joe, or even Mr. Awesome, or Evan. You're more charismatic than Sequan, because he's as plain as it gets. That's literally the bottom level, and you're the floor above it. So, don't gas yourself up. Now, here is my final decision. The moment you have all been waiting for, on who I'm gonna be with. You see, I'm not gonna be with either fucking one of them. Too many flaws. I don't want to be with the cult, because I don't want to end BYW. Because I built this, and I made it exciting again, so why the fuck would I want to destroy it? And I don't want to be with the Rise of Perfection, because I'm not about all about myself, no matter how much I talk about myself, which I do. I'm not all about me. I actually want to fight for this. Because there are so many young, up-and-coming talents from federations that have, 50 fucking subscribers that are actually talented. That I care about. I care about these young talents. I will only care about the young talent and the talent that has not been noticed. I don't care about the fans. Because after everybody goes pro from this, if they go pro, those fans will not be the same fans that watch pro. They won't be the guys that follow us through our career. They'll be sitting here beating their little mitts off. The people doing BYW. So I will not be fighting for fans. I'm fighting for the young talent and the unnoticed talent that have the most promising abilities ever. I don't want to join the cult for simply the fact that it has Mr. Awesome in it, and I can have a huge weak link in the sequel. Your razor's actually I don't want to join Riot Perfection because they're too collusion against me. That this room is starting to fucking smell. So, I'm not with either one of you. I'm on BYW side. I'm actually going to fight for BYW. However, since I'm technically not on a side, who will I aid? Or maybe I will aid. It's simple. I don't like it. And that is something that we can agree on. They're trying to destroy something that I built, and I worked my ass off to make this happen. To make this at the level of popularity that it is today, and they're trying to eradicate it. So I will aid Rising Perfection. But I am not on your side. So do not get it twisted. Stay the fuck out of my way. Because as soon as you get in my way, that's how quick it is. I will take out every member of the cult. One by one. Slowly, but surely, starting with the weakest link, Seacon Road. I will take his ass out. I don't care if it'll be a match, and I don't care if I have to jump him. Every single one of them will get theirs. Ending with Mr. Awesome. I have a proposition, Mr. Awesome. It won't be BYW Mania 2 because if he's not... It won't be BYW Mania 2. But let's just say I have other problems I have to deal with. But starting with this warfare, Sequan. Challenge is out there. You want a match? You want a match. You don't accept the challenge. BYW Warfare? You may not make it to your match.